I'm Kaylin, and this is day 4 of learning to appreciate and feel good about yourself. In this mini course, our goal is to really organically or authentically change how we're feeling, because when you feel good about yourself, well, that's just priceless. You've like won the lotto. I say that because what happens when you feel good about yourself is you start to really externalize or bring to your life what you really want. In other words, let's say that you are dreaming about a new business or a restaurant business or a new house, a vacation to somewhere phenomenal. All of these things, like anything that you really are dreaming about, you're really dreaming about because it's going to help you feel good about yourself, about your life. In other words, you might say, no, Kaylin, you don't understand. I want this big restaurant business. I don't know why I'm coming up with restaurant, but we're going to go with the example. I want this big restaurant because I want to feel like I'm feeding people fantastic food, and I want to have a great staff and manage a great staff, and I love food and I love money. I want to have a lot of money and, all these things. And so you might say, so you're wrong, Kaylin. I want empowerment in my life. I want money. I want to feel like I'm impacting people. Well, I would say to you, no matter what it is that you want in your life, the first thing to look at is what you're after, like the empowerment, the money, the feeling like you're making an impact. But then when you look at those, the next thing you want to look at is how those are going to make you feel. In other words, if you were more empowered, how would you feel? If you had more money, how would you feel? If you were making a positive impact on people, on life, how would you feel? Wouldn't you feel better about yourself? Wouldn't you feel better about your life? So what were to happen if we felt better about ourselves today and better about our lives today? Would that help us really speed up the process of bringing what we desire into our lives? Yes, absolutely. Not to mention that it also really changes our day when we feel good. Feeling good is a higher vibrating emotion, so that means that we're living in a higher vibration, a higher energy, and that is going to make for everything that we experience in our day, everything that's there, everything that comes up will be at a higher level because we are. So it's just so important and it's so impactful onto ourselves to really decide that we want to feel good. As a matter of fact, today, I hope I'm kind of gearing you up, and I hope you're kind of going, yeah, that sounds great. It's true. The things I want in my life, I do want them because deeper down, they're going to make me feel good about myself. So that we can get you to the point today where we're going to make a choice. Now, this may sound really simple, and the truth is, a really deep, advanced spiritual seeker who has been on a spiritual path for many years, when they make a choice, it's a little different than someone who is just looking to improve their lives. But one thing that's the same is that a choice can be very deeply impactful. So you might be taking this choice to deeper levels within yourself, but it doesn't matter. I say that because I want you to recognize that it doesn't matter where you are in your life, on your path, on your personal path or your spiritual path. Making a choice today can really help you. But I also want you to understand that making a choice can help you really shift things so that you are feeling better about yourself. It's not often that we really stop and make a conscious choice to do something deeply meaningful and deeply impactful for ourselves. So when you choose today, I want you to keep that in mind, because that starts to get your energy, your thoughts, and your intention behind your choice. So for feeling good about yourself today and appreciating yourself, I want you to just think about the choice that you are making by showing up day after day on this day 4 for this mini course for feeling good about you. I want you to look at the choice and the part of you that really wants to improve your life, that really wants whatever it is that you're after in life, as well as feeling good about you. Because that, my friend, is an act of self-love. Making that choice and really standing behind it is you honoring yourself, which means you're starting to live by the law of self, which is very powerful, because I want you to think of it this way. I want you to think of it as putting all of the energy of the ocean behind you. Not that it's literally putting the energy of the ocean behind you, but it is metaphorically, because when you honor yourself, then what happens is you start to tap into the larger aspect of yourself, whether you call it God, whether you call it your source energy, which I like that terminology. You can call it life, the universe, whatever it is that you call it, you start to get that behind you and your choice, because you're making a choice for you. So let's talk about the choice to feel good today. I want you to make this really super simple. Now you hopefully have a good sense and a good idea of what goes into the choice and why the choice is so important and so powerful. But now I want you to really make it simple. Don't think that it's complex. Don't feel like no part of you can be in any doubt. Don't make it complicated. Make it really simple. Again, since we're here at the ocean, kind of like the ocean simply ebbs and flows. The water just comes and goes. There are simply shells on the beach. There is simply sand on the beach. It just is. I want you to just simply, regardless of anything that comes up, find a statement, a thought, or a feeling that you are choosing to feel good for you. Because believe it or not, that can run really deep, and it can be really impactful, and it can really make a change. When you make that choice, you might notice sort of a shift in the air. You might notice a shift in your heart. And if you do, that's you tapping into another energy that is that choice for yourself to feel good. And you might feel yourself feeling better, naturally and organically, sort of like authentically, really. And there's nothing better than feeling good without trying, because trying never works. You have to keep trying. Whereas when you just authentically make the choice, it just comes. And throughout the day, if things happen and they kind of try to throw you off that good feeling, try to go back to that choice. And it might not be as strong, because try to go back to that choice. Just making that choice again can help you reaffirm that intention. I hope that you're really starting to tap in, starting to feel better, letting the waves perhaps naturally bring you that better feeling. Because when you're feeling better, you're tapping into the deepest riches of life.